Hello and welcome to another one of D's ADD videos. Today we're going to be looking at the example of the square root of 17 and using calculus to approximate that value. So if you remember the steps that are off to the right there, the first step is to find a general function. So if we're using the square root of 17, our general function will be the square root of x. Step 2 was to pick an a value close to there that when I plug into here I'm going to get a whole number answer. Well, in this case a is going to be equal to 16, and when I plug into there my f of a was equal to 4, the square root of 16. Now the derivative of that, you should be a master of derivatives. If you were to rewrite that as an x to the 1/2, you bring it down that coefficient of 1/2, and then you're going to have x to the negative 1/2 as an exponent, and then after that we can rewrite it by bringing that negative exponent down in the denominator and making it positive. Okay, so this was step 2 where I picked a and found f of a. I'm doing step 3 now where I'm plugging in the derivative, the a value, into the derivative. So we're going to look for f prime of 16. And we have to choose 16 because we're going to be taking another square root, right? It doesn't make sense to choose a number that's not a perfect square, otherwise we'd be in trouble. So at that point we would get the square root of 16 is 4 times 2, a 1/8. So that's f prime of a right there. Okay, and then finally we're going to plug into this formula where your f of a was 4 plus 1/8 is your f prime of a, and then your x minus a is going to be your 17, which is your x minus your 16. So 4 and 1/8 is what you'll get when you're done with that. And if you were to look at that on your calculator, you will see that it's actually remarkably accurate. For not having used a calculator. Now let's look at it with the square root of 17 without any calculus. Just the calculator is going to give me 4.123. They're actually usually a lot closer, but here we're at the tenths, hundredths, thousandth places where they begin to differ, which is pretty darn accurate if you ask me. Alright, so as always, check out the other example videos. Practice, practice, practice more than any tutoring or any amount of video watching. The most important thing is, can you do this without any assistance? Only when you can do a bunch in a row without getting any wrong can you say that you've mastered it. I hope I've clarified any confusion you might have on this topic, enough for you to try some problems. Thank you and have a nice day.